The Netherlands singing their national anthem here in Ireland as the platinum bracket play continues at the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. Another platinum knockout game here for you on this Tuesday. It's Team China against Team Netherlands. Netherlands coming out of Group E where they went 3-1. China coming out of Group D where they went 3-1. Expecting a wonderful matchup for you here once again in the second featured game on LSN. They'll get things ready at the field. We'll get things ready here behind the scenes. Face-off coming your way next. Back live here at the University of Limerick. Tom Eschen here with you on the call as platinum bracket play continues. Group play in the books, and now we get to see where everybody fits on the world scale of this U21 championship. A couple wins away here, both these teams from 13th place. A loss, and that sends you to the consolation bracket, trying to figure out your place after that. A lot easier if you just continue to win. So this China-Netherlands matchup at the bottom part of the platinum bracket, they would play the winner of what looks to be Latvia and Korea. Korea right now a big lead over Kenya over on field 3. Look at some of the stats here as we get you ready after group play. Face-offs somewhat similar between these two squads. China 40% over the course of the tournament, Netherlands at 35% for them. China with wins over Chinese Taipei. Poland, a 1-goal win there, and they just beat Kenya 12-1 yesterday. Netherlands led by Christian Della Rocco. 13 goals, 7 assists for those 20 points over the course of his tournament. He'll be a junior at Bellarmine. Dylan Shu leading the way for Team China. He is at Amherst. As Keegan Hughes for China gets set and ready to go. 4 for 17 in his face-offs so far here. He will battle it out with Philip Maillard as we get set and ready to go here in Limerick. The platinum bracket continuing. A cooler day, a breezy day. Mid-60s our temperatures, just past 6 o'clock local time in Limerick. Past 1 in the morning if you're watching in China. As coming out with it will be the Netherlands side wearing the orange numbers with the white jerseys, and the red and yellow is Team China. Della Rocco immediately trying to get himself going. Ball bouncing away from the goalie here today for Team China, Bill Sui. Hits it right off there, the crux of his stick. A nice save by Sui out of Beijing. Actually spent some time at Penn. He's beat there though. Luke McDonald. His 11th goal of the tournament.
With just 45 seconds past by.
So less than a minute in, Netherlands already on the board. McDonald just sort of flying open, and Della Rocco, he'll get the assist. That's his 8th assist of tournament play. So McDonald getting into the action early, as are the Netherlands. Performed well in Group E. Just the loss to Hong Kong 11-5. That was a few days ago. Hong Kong looking very, very strong. Hong Kong will play Poland here in this platinum bracket. Next, winning it forward is Keegan Hughes. China coming back. First look at them on the offensive side of things today. Looking to be aggressive here. Damon Shu. Damon Shu shoots and scores. The Lehigh 2B junior knots it up 1-1. That's quite the start here. A lot of action here within the first 2 minutes. That's right, Shu, his 10th goal of the tournament. His brother Dylan's on the team. We just mentioned Dylan at the top. Shu out of Potomac, Maryland, went to Georgetown Prep. Now studying business at Lehigh. Played in a few games over the course of his career there. So 1-1 here. Fireworks early on. Hughes and Maillard once again battling here at the X. And now China will get possession here after the whistle, and we'll get it back into their offensive end. They went quickly a moment ago. No shot clock here in international play. Shu looking again. We'll play 15-minute running quarters, stopping it below 30, quarters 1, 2, and 3, as Dylan Chu gets back to his right, finds an opening, shoots, and there's the first save of the day for Joshua Van Zuylen. The Milton, Ontario Hill Academy product at Virginia Wesleyan now. 46% save percentage through group play. We'll stop the clock in the fourth below 2 minutes, so running time up until then. She Howdy, a Byfield, Massachusetts product, also spent time in Beijing growing up. University of Chicago right now is where he spends his days. See members of this Team China all spending, for the most part, some time in the United States, whether that be in prep or collegiately as well. Netherlands on this end of things getting back into the action themselves. Another look shot that gets by Sui, but it's backed up here by the Netherlands and Delarocco. Fife now works around on top to Smorenberg, out to McDonald. Owen McDonald. Owen and Luke both on this team. For the Netherlands, there's a feed across the crease that actually gets into the crease, and Sui is there to pick it up. So no real shot there for Netherlands on that try. They're led by Martin Versteeg. Team China led by Brendan Mullen. Now Sui comes out with it. UC SD Triton, 3 seasons there, sporting a save percentage of almost 60% for the Tritons. UC San Diego, MCLA school. So he's got some collegiate experience. Now China here with possession on their end. All knotted up 1-1 here in the first quarter. Another look here down the slot goes Hughes, and he scores. Hughes down the alley gets his 11th goal here of tournament play. 2-1 China. Hughes, 20 years old, about to be a junior at Merrimack College. Of course, Merrimack, that Division II champ, made that jump to Division I. He was playing a couple games the past couple seasons with Merrimack, and now doing a nice job here for Team China over the course of this tournament. Offensively, really, really good. A North Andover, Massachusetts native. Here's the face-off, and guess who wins it? Hughes. Now, really, you can see over the course of this tournament, these players really putting the athlete in face-off athlete. A lot of them staying on, playing offense as well after winning. Here's Dylan Chu, finds himself some space, and he scores. 3-1 China. Dylan's 10th goal of the tournament. Potomac, Maryland native, about to be a sophomore at Amherst. He's scored the 6th most points in this tournament. Looks like they found a soft spot in that Netherlands defense. He had a couple of Division I and III offers, ended up choosing Amherst, where he scored 3 goals, 2 assists in 13 games this past season in his freshman year there. He's a Nations United ambassador, so that's a pretty cool thing that he can say, as continues to be a leader here, both in the United States and beyond, representing China here in Limerick. Wing comes in there on the faceoff, Jing Xiao Wang. Let's see, we got a couple whistles. How about that celebration? Yeah, I wanted a replay of it too, because Xu got up on the body bump. He and Tailing Yang working together there. Yang, a UC Davis guy at MCLA, the club league in the United States. Netherlands taking over here on offense, trailing 3-1. So they scored the first goal, and China has thundered back ever since now. 3-1 in this first quarter. Delarocco is their guy. Westfield, New Jersey. Studies sports administration currently at Bellarmine. Pass into the middle, passed away by Van Boxmeer. Here comes China aggressively coming out on those slides. See if Netherlands can take advantage. They do. The pass, the shot stopped by Sui. There's another good look. Good shot by Smorenberg. He's got 4 goals. Had the game-winning goal against Sweden. That was one of the better games of the tournament. Scored with about 30 seconds to play in that game. Another good look at the shot, and Sui also had a nice look at it. High, too high. Sui makes another save. Sui with a couple saves here under his belt. Just graduated with a degree in structural engineering at UCSD, and now is getting his master's at Penn. A lot of impressive academics here on this Team China as well. There's a pass into the middle. Some impressive moves by Xu. Xu gets his hands free and he scores. I'm not sure how, but he makes it 4-1. 2 goals on the day for Damon Xu. Look at that, first the 2, and then another defender tries to come in to help. A 4th comes and makes contact. And Xu undeterred as the Netherlands, a 4-goal run for China. Netherlands forced to take a timeout here. We'll step aside as well. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship on Lax Sports Network. Lax Sports Network's coverage of the U21 Men's World Lacrosse Championship continues tomorrow. Join us at 7 a.m. Eastern for Latvia against the winner of the Korea and Kenya game. Looks like Korea is going to win that, so stay tuned there. Then at 10, it's Hong Kong, China against Poland. And finally, at 1 p.m., we'll bring you the Wales-Sweden matchup. Wow, you can watch these games live from Limerick, Ireland on all of our digital platforms. LaxSN.com, the place to be. So after the goal, ensuing face-off following the timeout, and coming up with that to win it. Looked like Myjar did pick it up, but that's because of an infraction. So Dylan Xu picks it up and then looks down to the crease over the head of Grant Yang. So the Netherlands gets back. Started back into play there by Van Zoylen. Now Netherlands gets it offensively. See if they can find what they did at the beginning of the game to score the first goal. That was Luke McDonald. Vanderhorst to the crease, an easy shot and good. Right on the doorstep there was Juri Kaif. 4-2. His second goal of this tournament. And just kind of caught that China defense napping there just along the crease. Vanderhorst with the assist. His 7th assist of this tournament. We continue here in the first, 4-2. China with the lead. Kaif from Delft University of Technology in Delft. All in the Netherlands, where you can find 80% of the world's flower bulbs, which come out of the Netherlands. The Dutch. A lot of beautiful flowers, apparently. Here's Vanderhorst. He's out of Amsterdam, going to Wheeling University now in the States. First Dutch player to go and play college lacrosse at the D2 level. Takes a couple steps in, feeds again, finds the same man, same connection, 4-3. Good timeout by Martin Verstig as the offense has popped ever since. Good connection. Vanderhorst to Kaif. Vanderhorst now 8 assists during this tournament. Kaif 3 goals. So something clicking early for those two. Kaif hadn't done a lot up until now, but using it when they needed it the most. They needed something to stop that wave of momentum from China. And they sure have, getting a couple goals to get themselves right back into this thing. China finishing in 9th place at the U19 games in 2016. Netherlands did not compete in that. Of course, it's been 6 years since our last competition of this nature, bumped up to U21 after the postponements in 2020, 2021. But now, here in day 7 of 2022, probably there was a time where some didn't think it would ever come. But so far, so good, and we've had some great games out here. Looks like China might try and work this clock at the end of the first quarter, but it's about a little less than 2 minutes remaining here. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, excuse me. The players get the call and the time on the field just like we do. Here, this is field 2. You can hear those winds a-whipping. Cloudy day, mid-60s, no lightning in the forecast today. Don't you worry. We had 4 lightning delays on Monday. Here today, just a lot cooler temperatures. You see the coaches on the sidelines wearing long sleeves and pants. That was unheard of when we started last week. It was mid-80s, hot and humid, had hydration breaks involved too. So back to kind of normal here in Limerick now for mid-August. Here's Dylan Shu, looks back at Hughes. Hughes open, Hughes dives, stopped in front by Van Zuylen. Almost a highlight, the goalie turns that around. Ooh. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go in the first. Good try. Turned out a highlight on the other end. Another stop for Netherlands. Van Zuylen playing in 16 games with Virginia Wesleyan, a program that kind of struggled this year, but in the games they did win, all the 5, he played really well. 6 double-digit save games. He had a game in which he had 22 saves, so he can certainly change a game. Out of Ontario, Hill Academy product. Here's Smorenberg. Smorenberg going to the cage, shoots, deflected away. Another one staying aggressive. There's a shot and a score. McDonald second, and just like that, it's 4-4. 3 straight for Netherlands now. Just a long rebound. I don't know if that went off a pipe or a stick, but McDonald settling in, just a couple steps to find him some space. That's all he needs. So China scores 3, Netherlands scores 3. 4-4 is our score. 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. This has been a quick moving quarter at that. Key face-off, maybe one team looking for the last shot to try and take a lead into the second, but the scrum with a lot of time involved here. Hughes, I think, going to get called. He was standing over the top there of Maillard and kind of came through with a hack violation on the face-off. No penalty per se. So Netherlands, one last possession. Can they take the lead here? Not much time to go. Della Rocco works his way to that left side. Good feed there in the middle. Good save. Swee. Kife picks it up. And that will do it here for the first quarter. Netherlands only got 1 shot in that last possession. Swee makes the save. Good game here after the first 15 minutes. Knotted up 4-4. You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship on Lax Sports Network. Fast pace, first 15 minutes of play. 4-4 is our score. Good play at that. Competitive here in the platinum bracket between Netherlands and China. Looking to continue their march to a possible 13th place here in this World Championship event, which is where the groups D and E will be competing for. That's where they went here into the platinum bracket as a part of the organization of this tournament. Competitive games here so far, and now you have one with China and Netherlands. China coming up with that ground ball. Jingxiao Wang able to do so. He's actually at NYU right now, originally from Jilin, China, but studying at NYU. Here's Dylan Shu, a goal for him in the first, a couple for Damon, his brother. Keegan Hughes also had a goal in that first quarter. 2 for Juri Kief for the Netherlands, and Luke McDonald had 2 for them as well. So 4-4 is our score. We've had 2 3-goal runs in this game. China actually went on a 4-goal run, excuse me. They had a 3-goal lead. Dylan Chu now with his defender caught up, looking to feed someone in front. They're cutting in front. Now he goes in front, rolls back, looks, and the ball over the stick of Yang. Hustle to run it down by Gao. Gao picks it back up. Nice job there. University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, a couple years playing for Illinois in the MCLA and showing some hustle with that. Timeout here on the field in the second quarter. 4-4 is our score. We'll be right back. Sort of an emergency timeout there from Brenton Mullen, though he might not have needed it, but he takes it, and now China can regroup, regather there. Kind of a questionable ground ball that was handled pretty nicely along the sideline by Kevin Gao. China with possession, tied 4-4. Dodge from the top, and now big hit, hip to hip. Keeping his feet, though, was Gao in that situation. That does draw a flag. Here's a feed over the middle. The shot by Hughes is wide. And we'll have a penalty here coming up. Man up goes Team China. They want to go quick. Both these teams have been working very quickly here. You know, we've seen different philosophies with different countries, but both these, China and Netherlands, they are not holding the ball. They're being aggressive. That was a big hip-to-hip hit. I was surprised that both those players got up rather quickly. Pretty tough. There's a pass that's wide. It almost looked like Shu was faking like he was going to shoot, and Dylan Shu, his brother, maybe thought he was going to shoot it. Caleb French now looking to clear it, and that clear goes right over the head of his teammate, Verscher. Quick restart for China. Can they get something a bit unsettled here? Netherlands trying to get back. Way out of the goal came Van Zuylen. I was surprised that was him. China didn't take advantage. Now they do on the side of the net. Shu thought it was in. It was not. The old side net goal. Fake goal, that is. I think Dylan thought it was in. You don't real often see players fooled by that. Normally it happens to us or the fans. So now, once again, Netherlands looking to clear. Those orange helmets shining in the late day sunshine here in Limerick. Just about 6:30 local time. Kicked forward here in transition for Hughes. That gets the ball into the stick of Dylan Shu. Once again, back to Hughes he goes. Hughes checked, gets it back, looks to feed, and now Dylan will settle things down. Teng Yu Siu back to Damon. Damon in the midfield, they're running out of the box. Now he feeds X. That one over the top, a big behind the back from Damon. Yang dropped the stick, and they look like they pick it back up. And another look at this try. Ended up hitting the backside of Verscher there. Netherlands gets the ball back. Behind the back to the backside. I mean, that was a good, I mean, sometimes those don't always work. When they do, it's spectacular, but I guess you got to try for it to succeed. Pick up there by McDonald, who has a couple of goals already here today. So after a high-flying first quarter in which we had a lot of goals, still waiting for our first of the second. De La Rocco into the middle. There's a shot and a score. A good look and a good finish. Vanderhorst's first of the day. About 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and you see these Netherlands players doing a good job of just finding some of that open space. Can't leave him that open. Fourth goal of the tournament for Joost Vanderhorst. Started lacrosse at the age of 12, was part of the Amsterdam Lions. Then went and was in Westminster, Maryland for a while. There he played at Westminster High School. He became state champions with that club. Always a good thing to say in the state of Maryland. Very competitive lacrosse-wise, as you know. You trying to clear, and that one got stuck in a stick. Ball now trickling out of bounds, back to the way it goes at Netherlands. So I had erroneously said we traded 3-goal runs. Actually, China scored 4. Netherlands now 4 in a row for them. So we now officially have traded 4-goal runs in this game. Fife said he got hit in the head. Will continue to play. McDonald.
9 minutes remaining.
9 minutes to go here in the half. 5-4 Netherlands. They've rebounded quickly after it looks like China was off and running. McDonald into the middle, stopped by Sui. Picked up by Gao. He's been very sure-handed on the grounders here today. He had 4 in the tournament coming into the day. Wow, by the way, he's got a website, kgvideos.com. He's really good at producing videos and different productions. Actually worked with the 2021 Orange Bowl. Works at, of course, Illinois with their football program quite a bit. A lot of those, those flash videos and montages are all the rage these days. And he's a big part of that. So go check out his website, kgvideos.com. He's got a lot of cool stuff on there. Very, very talented when it comes to that editing software. And there's an art to it for sure. He's mastered that already. Eight minutes to go. There's a feed in the middle. The turn and the score. A hat trick in the first half for Kife. The feed from Owen McDonald. How about Netherlands on a run? McDonald's 4th assist of this tournament, and Kife came in with a goal. He's got 3 in the first half. 5-goal run for the Netherlands. The Dutch are feeling it in Ireland. They're a program in a country, where they couldn't practice for much of 2020, as many of these teams didn't. And a lot of the cost, too, for all of this paid for by the players themselves. A lot of GoFundMes and fundraisers for them to get here. So they've really had to work in a lot of different ways, as the athletes have, especially with the Netherlands. Still a pretty small sport in the Netherlands as they continue to try and grow a variety of sports there. Rugby, another one of those as well. Outside of the 6 nations in rugby, Netherlands trying to grow what they're all about there as well, trying to just take from this pool of athletes. Here's Dylan Shu looking for some space. He finds Hughes. Hughes shoots wide. Grant Yang there to back it up. Yang right now at the University of Michigan. Going to school there. Dylan Shu. Little step in the ground. Now he shoots, and another one on the side for Shu. That's 2 for him. Van Zuylen will now work the clearing game for the Netherlands here. So they've made some stops on defense. They've made some changes there. It looked like Damon and Dylan Shu were going to have their way. But maybe now China can get something in transition. Here comes Damon. Damon winds, fakes. Netherlands gets back. China decides to pull it back out. China Lacrosse was established in 2012. Nolan's been with China in this club for a while. Continue to help grow the game there. There's a pass and a shot for Jan. Dylan Shu to restart from X. Join that left side. He'll spin back, go to his left hand, and he does finally get the score. Had to hesitate. He's hit the side of the net a couple times. Instead, he gets his 2nd goal to stop the Netherlands run. He's been looking for it. And now with 11 goals over the course of this tournament, Dylan Shu from Potomac, Maryland. You can see Van Zuylen really hugging that near post, and Shu a little bit off it this time. Self-corrects and cuts the lead back to 1, 6-5. The face-off already here. 11 goals have been scored just in this first half alone. It's been busy.
China has 5, Netherlands 6. 6-5 in favor of the Netherlands.
Shu again, the stick out of the hand of French. Shu spins back to his left. Now we have a flag there that corresponded with that shot. I didn't see the penalty. Oh, looked like there was a hit to the head. That's going to be a 1-minute penalty against the Netherlands. Against China? Excuse me. Let's see. We got to get the call here.
Penalty flag assessed against China for 1 minute unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, that will go against China.
1 minute unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness here. So Netherlands gets the ball on their end, a man up now. Trying to get the momentum back. It's a 1-minute penalty. Gives them a little bit more time. That 30 seconds with running clock really happens fast. Smorenberg's shot is a little wide. Now picking it back up quickly is Della Rocco. A couple of assists for him today. They work it around on top. 6-5 our score in the second quarter. Couple minutes remaining. There's another shot backed up by McDonald. Smorenberg to the front. Kife is stoned. Netherlands gets it back. That's Owen McDonald. See if they can use this, and they do. Smorenberg's first of the day. It's 7-5. Really taking advantage of that rebound, Team Netherlands, and Smorenberg just finding an opening. That top left corner. Well done by the Toronto, Ontario native. University of Western Ontario Junior is a part of the Canadian University Field Lacrosse Association. As many Canadians do, he started box at an early age. For him, it was 6. A lot of guys claim it was 4. But I think 6 might be a little more realistic. I know they have some 4-year-olds out there running around. I don't really know if they know what they're doing. Had a violation there, face-off wise. Going too early was Hughes, so 7-5. Back with possession here for the Netherlands. Really, it felt like China with their run. I mean, they go on a 4-goal run in the first quarter. It kind of felt like they had taken control, and Netherlands is taking it right back. We're back at even strength, by the way. 1:20 to go here in the half. Kife, he has a first half hat trick. Over to McDonald, feeds over the middle. Flag is down. Trying to get a free play. Instead, they get the ball in the middle. Off the stick of Sui, then off the pipe. Oh.
1 minute remaining for the second quarter.
Flag will now be adjudicated. That's an interference call against China. That'll be a 30-second man-up situation here for Netherlands now. Less than a minute to play.
30 seconds for interference. Time remaining in the quarter is 32 seconds.
Della Rocco gets in to shoot. Sui stopped it, didn't know where it ended up. Now a whistle with the rebound. And they're going to say Netherlands went in the crease to try and get that rebound. So a huge stop for China at the end of the second quarter. I mean, Netherlands could have made that a 3-goal game. 7-5, 8-5 look a lot different going into the locker room. Long pass from Sui. And China takes a timeout here. So looking for one more goal to try and cut it to 1 here as we have 21 seconds to go in the half. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. Back live in Limerick. 7-5 Netherlands the lead over China. Brendan Mullen just taking a timeout though. Try and see if China can get one more. 21 seconds remaining in the half.
12 seconds remaining in the penalty. 21 and 12.
It'll be Damon Shu to start. 2 goals in this first half. Shu, couple fakes. Shu looking to get to the crease. He does. He dives. He was in the crease, didn't hit the shot anyway. Using that speed, I'm sure we'll see some of that in the second half with a little bit of flair to boot. That wasn't the best clearing pass, but that's okay. I mean, the clock does stop. 8 seconds. A little bit of time for China. They're going to have to launch it. Dylan Shu campaigning to get a better spot here. He's going to have a long pass here to try and get something going, and he does. And it goes all the way through, and that probably will do it here for the first half. Another one launched down the field. I think that, yeah, there's the final whistle finally. But it is a 7-5 game. It was 4-4 after one. Netherlands, a big old run here in the second quarter. A 5-goal run from the first to the second. They lead 7-5 here in Platinum Bracket play. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. We are just underway here in the third quarter. A quick halftime on field number 2. It's 7-5. It was a quick first half, quick 30 minutes as well. This game is flying by, as running quarters do. This just has a good pace to it, it feels like, so far. It was 4-4 after one. Netherlands with a 5-goal run between the first and the second to take a 7-5 lead into the half. Damon Shu here with possession for China. He has 2. So does his brother Dylan. That pass right over the top. Hsu scores. Tengyu Hsu scores his first of the day. It's a 1-goal game. Those inspirational halftime speeches. Wonderful passing here by China out of the break. Had the defense scrambling, and Hsu almost like a body shot there, right below the stick of Van Zuylen. That is his 3rd goal of this tournament for Hsu. Nanjing, China native. Right now attending school at NYU. So a 1-goal game. Netherlands got a hat trick in the first half from Juri Kaif. So he has 3 goals here today, as now China has the first couple possessions of this third quarter. Can they tie it up? Dylan Shu looking for an opening. Pretty good with both hands is Shu. Tries to get back to that left more often than not, though. Had a pretty good lefty release so far here today. It's guarded by Joris Unter-Salmenberger. Back goes Shu, finds his opening. Right there in front of him was Van Zuylen, and that was enough for Shu to have the shot be off the mark. Restarted by Tailing Yan. Plays for UC Davis. First picked up a stick, high school sophomore year. Keegan Hughes, a first half goal. Now with possession, he shoots and scores. Knotted up at 7. Second of the day for Keegan. And China has come thundering out of this locker room. Using that short stick matchup to his advantage. No real slide came in. And Hughes, who was a very talented hockey player growing up in Massachusetts, chose lacrosse. I think he made a pretty good decision. Helping Team China tie it up here. Quick 2 goals to start the third. This has been, as they say in lacrosse, game of runs. Tom Eschen here with you. Appreciate you joining us in the University of Limerick. the World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships, the Platinum Bracket knockout rounds here today. Bracket will be set tomorrow. This Netherlands-China game, the winner here will move on and play in a couple days. They get tomorrow off. They'll play, if they win, the winner of Latvia and it looks like Korea beating Kenya. There's another one. 3 in a row for China. That's Damon Shu with his hat trick, 8-7. That's a different China team out of the locker room in this third. They just gave him all sorts of space. It was like Netherlands looking around at each other. You can't do that with that type of score. Shu now with 12 goals over the course of this tournament. 12 goals in 5 games, that is. Both these teams went 3-1 in their respective groups. Netherlands in Group E, China in Group D. Both finished in second. Trying to carve a path to that 13th place. He was looking for a wing, actually popped it past his wing. But Dylan Hughes was able to go there and grab it. Hughes knew he had won the clamp there. The question was where he was going to fling it out. Dylan Shu able to do so. So 8-7 China, as Netherlands hasn't won a face-off in the third. Haven't had the ball on their side. 3 straight goals, and China scored 4 of the last 5. There's another shot. That was Grant Yang, who will restart. Here's Dylan. Brother has a hat trick. Now he's looking for one. He gets a step, and he shoots it way over the top. Saw he had the backup there. Really had nowhere else to put that ball. A little bit out of control. Out to Tang Yu Siu. Siu representing China in the 2019 Asia Pacific Cup, another big step for them. And playing in some of those tournaments in Asia. Also playing in that Hong Kong tournament. That's become pretty big there too, that we talked about yesterday when we had Hong Kong on our air. As we've had most of these games on our air. Been a joy to bring dozens and dozens of great lacrosse from around the world here to you on Lax Sports Network. This is the 7th day of this tournament. We'll continue right on through to Saturday. Sure, it's been nice, you know, at work or maybe at home. That depending on the time of the day. It doesn't really matter what time of the day it is. You flip on laxsn.com, you got lacrosse. Now Netherlands trailing by 1. Their first possession of the second half. Della Rocco working it over to the left side. Looking at the shot was McDonald. Owen McDonald that was there. This is Vanderhorst. Chinese defense holding firm here. Luke McDonald, 2 goals in the first half. Little skip pass, body save by Sui. First time he's been tested. It'll be tested again. No good for McDonald there. Sui keeps Netherlands off the board in the third quarter, keeping that 1-goal lead. He made 8 saves in the first half, Sui. So if you count both of those, depending on what the scorer says, that's double digits for the game here early in the third. He has been one of the best keepers of this tournament so far and continuing to show us why. Just the loss to Wales for Team China in group play. That was 10-6. Wales proved to be the best of Group D. Wales getting today off. They'll play Sweden tomorrow in the Platinum Bracket. That should be interesting. Sweden competing at times here and with showing some offense with Jonas Hunter. How about that offense? Shoe off the post. Big rebound out there to Hughes, who was able to back it up. Quick restart for China. Can they get Netherlands trying to scrap? Pass went way over the top. Now to the middle of the field it goes. Back to the other end it goes, and sometimes you have some issues in that, and I think we had a flag as well. stopping play. Man up situation. That'll be a 30-second man up going against the Netherlands. Really nothing going their way here in the third. Maybe changing the call. Okay, the flag waved off.
All right, everybody's human. We continue playing. The flag has been picked up. There is no penalty.
So we'll remain 6-on-6 here. So even strength, but China still with possession. It's felt like they've had a man up here in this third quarter. Just past the top of the hour, you're watching the Men's U21 World Championships on Lax Sports Network. China and the Netherlands getting after it here. 4-4 after one. And then a 7-5 lead for the Netherlands after two. China's come thundering out of the locker room, though, here in quarter number 3. Damon Shu spins to his right. Damon Shu gets a step. Little skip pass and off the mark for Siu. 6 minutes to go in the third. It's been dominated by China. Damon, backhand. A couple of China players hustling to back it up. China dominating possession. Netherlands had a couple of shots at it, and they're one. That was it. Tough catch there for Tailing Yan. Does regain his composure and going up against Barrerio Gayoso. Shu seeing what he can find here through the middle. Now he works his way back to that left side. Feeds the crease, the shot, another save by Van Zoylen. Rebound back to China, though. Pass wide again of Dylan Shu. Couldn't reach out and get it. Ball goes back over and back on China. So Netherlands gets a stop that they desperately needed. 5 minutes to go in the third. Here's Della Rocco. Works it back out to McDonald. Keif falling down, gets the pass. Another feed, shot, and score. Hat trick for Luke McDonald. Good passing by the Netherlands. They tie it 8-8. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Just that one extra pass by Della Rocco. His third assist of the day, now with 10 for his tournament. Another one of those skilled hockey players growing up, Della Rocco, kind of helps him see those tight spaces, those openings really, really well. Captain growing up playing hockey in Westfield, New Jersey. Actually also a referee in hockey. That's not an easy thing to do at all. Last year, 18 goals for Bellarmine. That was third on the team. Scored 29 points. The Netherlands taking some of that momentum with them. They win the faceoff. That's the way this game has gone. The pendulum continues to swing. Hadn't won a faceoff yet. They get a score, they win a faceoff. Now a chance to take the lead. 3:40 to go in the third. Della Rocco shoots. Netherlands takes the lead back. His first of the day. 14th goal of the tournament for Christian. And now it's 9-8 Netherlands. Zenbin Chang, the defense here, and I see that little subtle, that stick close to the chest to Della Rocco as he felt another check coming. Caused Chang to hesitate. Della Rocco did not. 9-8 our score. Sports administration he's studying at Bellarmine. Face-off violation on the Netherlands, so China gets it back. Now they trail 9-8. Fun one here on field 2 amidst the breeze here in Limerick tonight. Just past 7 o'clock local time. much more comfortable temperatures for these players to play in. It was kind of grueling. We had a few days in a row, and of course these guys are playing almost every single day. We had a few days in a row of just hot, humid weather. Luckily that came early and not late. Came late, could be dragging a bit after all this. A little bit of a refresh as we head into bracket play now. China gonna sit on this for a while. Time winding down in the third, just a couple minutes remaining. Keegan Hughes with a short stick on him. He isolates, he goes down low. Van Zuylen goes with him, and he makes the save. Fourth save of the day. China got everything they wanted. They had the short stick matchup, but Netherlands turning them away here. So now Netherlands, a 9-8 lead. Back here we come the other way. The pole on the offense with French. Kife. Trying to stay aggressive. They are. The ball bouncing. Rebound goes to the Netherlands, but French can't get the chippy, and you got a pole in there that makes it extra tough. Turn back over to China. Man, rebound bounced right into the stick of French. His eyes lit up. China gets possession in the final minute of this third. Swee content just to kind of run this up.
1 minute remaining in third quarter.
Damon Chu coming running out of the box. He's got 3 goals here today, using that speed. Looks to shoot, fakes, shoots, bouncer. Backed up by Jan. Wind is whipping out there. It's been gusty all day today. Now Dylan Shu gets a step, to the crease he goes. He shoots and scores. We're tied again at 9. Dylan's got a hat trick. Matching his brother with 12 goals apiece in this tournament, Dylan and Damon. Mad Lax club team, Dylan a part of the U19 original process.
Score is tied at 9-all.
And now to 2B sophomore at Amherst College. Makes it 9-9 here, less than 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Very competitive battle. Another violation on the faceoff against Meijard on the Netherlands. So this will go the way of China. Didn't really expect that. And that's what we've had here today as Hughes brings it down. Big bump, saved by Van Zuylen. That went off a stick. High rebound. The Netherlands get the run out. They do. Great hustle. Can they get one more? 15 seconds to play. The ball bouncing into the stick of Swee. Intercepted by French. French slings it down the other way. He and Swee are playing a game of catch. And that'll do it. We've had some interesting ends of these quarters. We fling it back and forth. We still need to find a winner. 15 minutes to play. 9-9, Netherlands and China, all knotted up on Lax Sports Network. All right, just underway here in the fourth. It came quickly, in case you were wondering. Winning the face-off forward was Keegan Hughes. He, though, stopped in front. A big hit there along that back end. Caleb French sent to his seat. China takes over. Damon Shu from way out. No one there to back it up. That was one of those Steph Curry threes from like half court. It didn't go in. So 9-9 here in the fourth quarter. Tom Eschen with you on the call of this platinum bracket play-in game. Netherlands and China going at it. Both finished in second place in their respective pools. China in D, Netherlands in E. The winner will play the winner of Latvia and Korea coming up here on Thursday. Both these teams competing for an opportunity at 13th place. Obviously, that would be a great step. Netherlands didn't play in the U19 World Championships in 2016. China this year in the platinum group after finishing in 9th in 2016. But at this point, every win is a step forward. We'll continue with Platinum bracket games the next 2 days, and then we'll get into the championship bracket here on LSN as well. So just keep on tuning in. Hughes in, then back out, and now looks for some space. Deflected in front, never got to the goalie, Van Zuylen. He's got 5 saves today. Sui on the other end has 9. Another ball deflected in front by this Netherlands defense. Running it down is Grant Yang. And we have a foul against China with the loose ball. Turning it back over to the Netherlands. All knotted up at 9. China came thundering out of the locker room in the third, took a lead, 8-7, after being down 7-5 at the half. Netherlands has settled themselves down a little bit, similar to the way we had the first half go. China led at one point 4-1, and then Netherlands came back, scored 5 goals in a row themselves. Here's McDonald, hat trick today. He shoots, gives Netherlands the lead, 10-9. 4 goals for Luke McDonald. 10-9 Netherlands. 12 minutes to go in the game. Loser of this game, their tournament isn't over, by the way. They will go to the consolation bracket. They'll play Uganda. That would be tomorrow. And then have a chance at 17th place. So you win, you still got a chance at 13th. You lose, you got a chance at 17th. Hughes gets that face-off win. He came into the day just 4 of 17 face-offs wise. 14 for 19 today. Had a brief whistle there, brief infraction. We get to get set starting going. Team China down 1, 10-9 our score. Gao. And they go to the right side with Siu. Siu has a goal today. 3 for Dylan Shu, 3 for Damon Shu, 2 for Keegan Hughes. Little spin move for Damon. Now he gets it to his right, big right at that. Backed up by China. Now Dylan Shu reinitiates, working on the pull. French behind the back and scored. Ho-ho! Dylan Shu ties it at 10. 4th goal of the day. None prettier than that. I mean, this is great defense by French. It almost felt like Shu might have been setting him up a little bit there. Feeling French on his back. 10-10. So here we are in the 4th, and a 10-10 game. It's getting better and better as time goes on. Here's Keegan Hughes winning it forward. Here comes China in transition, dishes it off. Shu works his way through, stopped by Van Zuylen. Behind the back, goes behind the back of the goal. They tried another trickery with, I think that was Hughes that time, and China doesn't get the backup there. First shot from Shu, good save. And then Hughes went behind the back himself. Might have paid for that one as they lose possession. Looked like an opportune chance. And Van Zuylen stepping up to the challenge. 10-10. China ties it back up, but Netherlands with possession of their own here. Bellarocco, 3 assists and a goal today for the Netherlands. Got to get the ball in his stick at some point here. You'd imagine you might see it there. McDonald's had a good day as well. Hits a cutter in front. And it is Owen McDonald getting the score. 11-10 Netherlands. Luke to Owen.
Back in front, 11. China 10.
Great connection between the McDonald's as Owen gets his first goal of the day. And Netherlands takes the lead back. Back and forth we go here on field 2 in Ireland. Fans have certainly been treated to a show here between these two today. Now we have a bit of a battle here. We've had some violations face-off wise. Can Hughes get another one? He does. Shielding it off well with the usage of his body. Now let's see if they can get it in transition. There's a big shot from Shu. Hat flying off our official. And that bounce, you have to recalibrate that a little bit depth-wise. Quick restart for Dylan behind the cage. Now he'll inside roll. Quick slide. Now they got an opening, but they can't find it. Ball knocked down. Hans Vermeer. Picked up by Majard. Majard has it taken away. Picks it back up himself. Gets it picked off by Damon Shu. Damon Shu giving Majard a big bump. And I think they're going to say that Shu was a little bit too aggressive there. A flag goes down against China. Damon to come off.
Do we have a timeout?
Actually, timeout with the flag too.
Everybody settle down. It's a timeout.
Tension is rising here. Officials will talk things over. Flag down on the play. So there's a timeout on the field. While they do that, we'll also step aside. We'll be right back here. You're watching the U21 World Championships on LSN. Back live here in Limerick along the shores of the River Shannon, turning into a beautiful evening here just after 7 p.m. local time. 11-10, turning into a beautiful match between these two. Back and forth we continue, trading the lead, tying the game, highlight plays, and more here in the Platinum Bracket. It's the reason they call it Platinum Bracket. Games like this. Netherlands with a 1-goal lead, looking to make it 2. Owen able to get through a lot of bodies. Now Smorn and Berg down to Delarocco. Delarocco shoots to the left, and he scores. 2-goal lead for the Netherlands.
After 6 minutes,
5 points for Delarocco, just over 6 minutes remaining.
Netherlands 12. China 10.
Gave himself some space there, really nicely done. Good feel for where he was on the field. So now with 15 goals, 10 assists in this tournament, Christian Delarocco. 12-10, Netherlands. A little bit of cushion here for their lead. Delarocco, by the way, has scored their last 2. Violation against the Netherlands. China gets it back. Teng Yu Siu does have a goal today. Working with Hughes up top. Hughes working on Hunter Salmberger. He goes to the cage. Met there by Van Zuylen. Yeah, on the restart. Here's Dylan Shu, 4 goals and a BTB beauty. Works his way through, trying to spin his way through. Gets it back out, there's the shot. Hughes is wide, backed up again by China. Don't forget, 4th quarter, 5 minutes to go. After 2 minutes, we'll start stopping the clock. Hughes works his way through to score. 12-11. Hughes has a hat trick.
China 11, Netherlands 12.
Hughes loves contact, and he embraces some here from Ulter Somberger and works his way right on through for the score. So the Merrimack Jr. with a hat trick today. About 5 minutes from home from where he grew up in North Andover, Massachusetts. Still getting the college experience. Now getting some international experience on top of that. And we might have some blood here. Oh, yep. Hughes, the one that the officials have pointed out, maybe having some blood on his leg. I talked about the contact. And he will have to be removed here. I have to clean it up while we continue play. The clock's running, so you can't really stop it here. As coming in instead of take the face-off is Menghong Liu. Right now attending Wake Forest. He wins the clamp. The ground ball picked up by his wing briefly. Siu. And a flag way off the play here, and that's gonna go against China. Back to the Netherlands. Possession goes. Sebastian Ruhl. Another one of these players who's played hockey his entire life. Says in Netherlands they call lacrosse a combination of hockey, football, and ice hockey. Field hockey, football, and ice hockey. I realize I said hockey twice. I think football with the contact. That's what you hear from a lot of these players in these countries. The contact for them. It truly is a contact sport, and there's an awful lot of it. Netherlands up one, 12-11 here. I feel like you don't want to sit on it too long. Keep on doing what they've been doing. They've been successful offensively here in the fourth quarter. 3 goals to China's 2. 3 minutes remaining. Luke McDonald, 4 goals and an assist today. What a day he's had. There's a skip over the top. No keep it in yet from our officiating crew. With no shot clock, that's a part of the deal. Stall warnings, and that has just been applied as I say that. So they got to keep it in this box here. They leave at the turnover. Vanderhorst. 2 minutes to go here now. Netherlands has taken a lot of time off the clock. Let's see now if they can get a goal to boot in all of that. China might eventually here have to start coming out to play some D. And with that, Netherlands has taken a timeout, maybe trying to be aware of what might come next. Netherlands taking the timeout, maybe aware of what's coming next for China. We'll take a break. Timeout on the field. Less than 2 minutes to play. 12-11 Netherlands. Back live in Limerick. Platinum bracket play continues here with Netherlands and China. We've seen Poland and Korea win here today to move on to get a chance at that 13th place game. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go here. Netherlands has to keep it in still. De La Rocco into the middle, open, and scoring is Van der Horst. Martin Versteeg drawing up a goal in that timeout. I think maybe China thought the Netherlands was going to continue to sit on it, but I like the aggressiveness. Van der Horst, second of the day. He has 2 goals to go along with 2 assists now. And De La Rocco gets himself another assist with 4. Go along with his 2 goals. Key face-off here. Gotta imagine if you're Netherlands, you win this, that is when you start to sit on it. (13-11). Netherlands. Majard hasn't won many today. This could be a big one. Bats it forward. We had a hit come on China as Majard was going to track it down, and that will go against Team China. Still even strength, but 13-11. Netherlands going to now run around with it. They're up 2. Everybody involved here for China now. You just saw Sui coming out of the cage. De La Rocco. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. China getting aggressive on defense here. On McDonald, bringing a couple. Everybody's involved. They keep on doubling.
1 minute, 15 seconds.
1:15 to go. 2-goal game. Netherlands has to keep it in. Stall warning applied. Smorenberg in, then back out. 1 minute to go. There was a flag on the play as the Netherlands player went tumbling.
49 seconds remain in the game. 49 seconds remain in the game.
That's going to go against China. With 48 seconds to go, that will be a 30-second penalty. I do not know why they stopped play to do that, as Netherlands did not relinquish the ball or even drop it in that case, but that actually gives them a bit of an advantage here now. Using this as a man up, it's going to be even tougher for China to jar it free. No goalie in there. Swede just came way out. He goes back. 45 seconds to go. About a 15-second differential or so between that and the penalty. Netherlands continuing to run around. Another flag has been applied. This against China once again as they continue to try and hack it free. Owen McDonald. And once again, with no move to the cage, we'll stop play again. And this is going to get tougher and tougher for China here as time goes on. They actually exchange the pole as Damon Shu, who's got 3 goals today, they're going to give him a pole in this situation. 6 on 4. 5 if you count the goalie.
12 seconds remaining in the game clock. 12 seconds.
So 12 seconds to go. Netherlands looks like they're going to head on to the next round of this platinum bracket, taking on the winner of Latvia and Korea. What a back and forth battle here today. Della Rocco, 2 goals, 4 assists. They'll go and celebrate with their goalie Van Zoylen, who made some huge saves down the stretch. A back and forth battle win finishes with a Netherlands victory. They'll play on Thursday on field 1, 1 step away from that 13th place game. Platinum bracket coverage here concludes here for the day. We'll be back once again tomorrow with 3 featured games in this platinum bracket on Lax Sports Network. But that'll do it for our coverage for now from the University of Limerick. For the rest of our team, I am Tom Eschen. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We'll see you next time.